So I am always honest with my reviews. So I did not get a ton of sleep last night. I was driving many hours to go see a movie last night. Woke up, went to an early showing of another movie this morning, and I saw this movie right after. And I don't think I was in the best mindset to watch this movie because there was like 2 times in my first time really dozing off in a movie. After the Hunt stars Julia Roberts and is about a college professor finds herself at a personal and professional crossroads when a star pupil levels an accusation against one of her colleagues. From director Luca Guadagnino, sorry if I said his last name wrong, he directed the movie Challengers from last year and a movie called Queer that I have not seen. We're talking his brand new movie, After the Hunt. I saw the trailer for this movie and I thought, okay, so today's climate and this movie, I get what they're doing. Alright, so if anyone out there has ever dealt with just sexual assault or being accused of it, this is not your movie. I'm gonna let you know that right away, because this movie deals with a college professor being accused of sexually assaulting a student. That is what this movie is about. And in today's climate, I mean, that is like a weekly news story in my opinion, because it's disgusting. It's sad. I had it happen to a fellow student in my high school many years ago, and she had to leave my school, and I believe she was homeschooled. So this topic is already, like, very touchy, and so this movie coming out right now, I get what they're doing, but man, like I said, I mean, this is a weekly story on the news every other week, so this is a review on the movie, so let's talk about it. And I didn't hate this movie, but like I said in the beginning, this is a very slow-paced movie, and I was very tired. And there was a few times in the movie theater, all I did was put my head like this, and I closed my eyes, and I was listening during a dialogue scene. Okay, I'm sorry. I was very tired. But, okay, Julia Roberts. If she gets nominated for Best Actress, she, in my opinion, deserves it, because she gives easily one of her best performances of her career. She is outstanding in this movie. I didn't know this movie was going to delve deep into her background. I thought the movie was more just about Ayo's character dealing with Andrew Garfield's character from the trailers. So when Julia Roberts' character is introduced, you learn little about her, but by the end of the movie, there are many reveals that are about her past that come up into this movie and her relationship with Andrew Garfield and just the school itself. I found her character, her acting, tremendous. It's the reason to watch this movie is Julia Roberts. Now, Ayo Edebiri, which I know I just butchered her name, she's obviously from The Bear. She is very solid in this movie. This is not, in my opinion, her best performance, but she definitely has a few moments in this movie that she is like, her acting is really on just showing off because of like what her dialogue is. Like the first scene where she sees Julia Roberts after the incident goes down. It is a movie about he said, she said, and in real life, that is what is today's climate, is when this stuff happens, it becomes more of like, once there's a person who is victimized, that other person is like, you're a bad person, bye. But there is another story to it if that is the case. And that's what this movie does a really good job at. You're watching this movie because the movie doesn't tell you what really happened till the end of the movie. And I feel like when you have that dynamic, I really wish they showed more of Andrew Garfield's side. He is the one that's in this situation, and he's very good in this movie, but man, I don't want to sound very, like, controversial, but because of what this topic is, and it is involving a young woman in school, whatever, as a guy, I wish we had a little more toward Andrew Garfield, because he is in the side of, like, he goes in the dark, he's not out in public, he is very angry of what's going on, he wants Julia Roberts to know, like, I did not do this, whatever, so it does a really good job building that tension of, like, he said, she said, and that's where the movie, to me, loses all of his interest. So for the first, like, 45 minutes, I was really into it, even with the topic at hand. But there comes a point where it becomes really just delving deep into Julia Roberts' character. And I feel like the actual result of this movie became more convoluted than it needed to be. I mean, there is a lot of supporting actors in this movie, and it feels like a lot of characters don't get enough shine. There's not enough meat to the bone. That's what my major issue with this movie is. Like, the idea itself is so secluded to this character and this character that Julia Roberts' character is just throwing a wrench into the sink. And for a 2.5-hour runtime, at least 35 minutes could have been cut from this movie, honestly. And I know, like, there are story arcs in this movie with Julia Roberts' background story with Andrew Garfield that comes up very much needed. That includes her job and the promotion, whatever. But in the end, like, I just felt like the more intriguing part was Ayo Edebiri's character and Andrew Garfield, and Julia Roberts being an interesting character and what they do with her character. But I feel like the actual topic at hand never felt as interesting as it could have been. And to me, I felt like a really messy script. I think Luca's directing is very good in this movie. It's nowhere near as good as was Challengers. Challengers is a way better movie in my opinion. But I feel like this movie could be seen today as an important film. It's a movie that has great performances. Like I said, I think Julia Roberts, I think she honestly right now deserves a Best Actress nomination. She was really good in this movie. But then again, I feel like the story itself just had all the potential to be way more impactful, and in the end, it just didn't feel as needed. I'm going to give After the Hunt a C+. Now again, I feel like this review could have gone up just a little bit, because again, I was very tired. As soon as I'm done ending this review, I am taking a full-on long nap. It is night-night in the Hubbard house for me. So anyway, guys, did you see this movie? What did you think about it? Let me know down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this movie review. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.